Hi everybody, I'm Paula and I am going to be drawing Sally today. She is actually one of the creepypastas and I know that a lot of you probably already know who she is. I thought it would be fun to look at some of the things that they say about Sally on the internet. Yeah, because I hear all you guys mention Sally and how cool she is and everything, but you know what? I don't know a lot about her. So the first thing that I did is I went to creepypasta.com, the actual creepypasta place, or at least I think it is, and I couldn't find hardly anything, which makes me think, okay, when did she get invented? Somebody came up with her, right? And maybe I'm searching for the wrong thing. I'm not sure. But I did find some really, really interesting things. Oh my gosh. I drew her with a teddy bear, and she does have a teddy bear, apparently, but she's a ghost. Yeah, that's kind of scary, isn't it? I mean, I don't know. Do ghosts scare you? They're kind of creepy, aren't they? And I know there's a lot of scary movies about ghosts, and I think ghosts are so cool. Actually, I grew up in West Virginia, and we used to love ghost stories. There were so many good West Virginia ghost stories. I don't know if you ever heard Tell of the Lilac Bush. That was so good. Oh my gosh, if you ever get a chance, read that. That whole book about all the ghost stories was good. But let's get back to Sally, because I am going to do Sally in Paint Tool Si, and as you can see, I did draw her, and I am going to be coloring her. So I thought this was cool. I'm trying to do better every time I do one, but I'm kind of new to the coloring on digital. I was going to say, wait, I'm all confused here, okay? But I am really trying to get a lot of practice. I used to draw a lot as a child, and I thought, I love to do it so much, and I thought it's been so long, and I just wanted to try it again. So I'm going to look at this website. This is Creepypasta, the Fighters Wiki, and I don't know what this is. It is a wiki page. I don't know what Creepypasta, the Fighters means. It looks like they're making a little fighting game, like maybe they're creating OCs and things like that. But I'm going to put this picture up here of Sally, or somebody drew Sally apparently, and yeah, it's a little bit scary. So let's see what they say. For the bio, okay, she was a very sweet and lovable little girl who enjoyed playing with her friends, okay? Now, her Uncle Johnny was really, really bad to her, apparently, and something happened and he ended up killing her. And her family left the house, apparently, after that, but Sally stayed. Every night, the residents could hear a little girl say, "Play with me." After that, Slender found her in the woods. Now, wait a minute. I don't know. This is like, where does Slender come into this? This is kind of weird. I don't know if this is like a real story about how she started. I'm not sure. It looks like it is something that a fan made, but I think all of these aren't they? Okay, so after that, let's get back to this. Slender found her in the woods. And the time she warned Jeff. Now I'm guessing, is that Jeff the killer? That someone was following him with the blue mask. Okay, I'm having trouble reading this because they left out words. But I am taking it that's Jeff the killer. And that reminds me, I want to draw Jeff. Do you have any favorite creepypastas, like ones that you would like to have me draw? I know a couple of you did tell me some, and I do want to try to do those. But I don't understand what this is. Here are some move lists, okay? She throws her doll at an angle. Okay, it looks like it's kind of like a game. So it is, I don't know, this is kind of weird. But here are the notes about Sally. Somebody says that she is kind of a joke character. Since she's never harmed anyone in the pasta, she uses her mere playthings as weaponry, which, what? Okay, I was so confused here. I'm going to go and look at another page because I really don't think this is telling me all that much about Sally. So maybe it's something like you just look up stories about Sally. Have you written any stories about Sally? You know? Well, here is another page, and I think this one looks really cool. It is called Bad Creepypasta Wiki. Okay, and this is about Sally. Okay, let's see what this says. Once you have started reading this, you can't stop. Yesterday, there was a girl named Sally. She loved her teddy bear so much till one day she dropped it in a, they said pound. I think it's supposed to be pond, okay? The picture that they have here is so scary. I can't even. I'll see if I can make a copy of the website and put it in this video, but if I can't, I'm sorry, you'll have to come to it. But again, it is called Bad Creepypasta Wiki.com, and it's under Sally. Okay, so she felt a warm hand grab her. She tried to get away, but sadly she was able, to get away safely. Now she lives in the outside of lava for the rest of her life. If you go in to the restroom and fill your bathtub with lava and turn on the lights and unlock the door, sit in the water and feel her hand grab you. What? Wait a minute. Okay, I don't know. This is like a joke Sally thing apparently. So it looks like I am probably not going to get the actual Sally story. I'm still going to look around and see if I can find anything. But please, in the comments, if you know where you find the actual Sally story, please say it, because, you know, somebody's going to want to see it. And apparently I don't know what I'm doing. But it says, okay, anyway, the real story of Sally is actually more intense. So let's see what they say here about the real story. Her uncle's name is Johnny. She was a young girl and she enjoyed to play and run around. One day she was sitting in her tire swing outside and a black car came up. It was her uncle. Okay, and she went inside, talked to her mom, and okay, they're not really saying that much. He said that he got kicked out of his wife's house, so he came to ask if he could stay for a while. Sally's mom looked at Sally's dad and said, "For how long?" So apparently he stays at their house for a while. And let's see what else I can find on the internet. Well, I did look around and I have found some things. I guess Sally was hurt by her uncle and she is a ghost, but she becomes friends with Slender Man, which I'm not sure exactly how that happens, but I'm going to have to look more into this. So if you know anything about Sally and about how she met Slender Man or anything like that, let me know in the comments below. And if you know anything about her family, because I think it's a really cool idea that people come up with this creepypasta stuff. I mean, ghost stories are always fun, aren't they? And creepy characters, I mean, they really are. But anyway, here is my picture of Sally. I know she's not perfect. I'm going to try to put some highlights in her hair here and get her all fixed up. But I'm learning paint tools. It's taken me a little while to get used to how all of the highlighting and the shading and everything like that works. So I thought what I would do for a little while is just pull in my picture that I draw on a notepad or an art pad that one of my daughters got me, and then I will try to color it in Paint Tool Side, because that is actually working pretty good, because I'm so used to just doing it on an art pad, you know, from when I was younger, and I thought it would be really cool to pull it in. So my daughter Bethany, Flying Pings actually on YouTube, helped me to learn how to pull it in and then color my picture, which I think is cool, because I want to learn how to do all this digitally, because it is so neat. If we would have had that when I was younger, I would have been a big fan, definitely. But you know, back then we didn't even have the internet. Can you believe it? Yeah, I know. You can't imagine that, can you? Because you've pretty much always had it, or at least probably a good part of your life. So anyway, well, you can see I've got some of the shading done, and you know, it doesn't exactly look perfect, but she's not, I don't know, she's kind of cute for a little chibi anyway. So again, if you have any ideas of who you would like to see me draw, let me know. I want to try some other things. And you guys have fun, and let me know, do you like to draw? And I'll talk to you later. Have fun. Bye.